A transgender woman was murdered in Puerto Rico this morning. Her body was found, according to the Puerto Rico Police Department, around 3:50 this morning in the middle of nowhere in the municipality of Toa Baja, right near an intersection. No houses around, no businesses. Police say a pretty desolate area. I've spent all day trying to get details for you, and I waited to post this story until I could speak with someone from the Puerto Rico Police Department, and I spoke with the lead investigating agent in the case. Everything I'm about to tell you comes from him. The investigation is ongoing. As of right now, the individual's body is at the Forensic Sciences Center, and no one has claimed the body. No family has come forward at this time. Let me start from the beginning. Yesterday, there was a call to police from an employee of a McDonald's in Toa Baja who said that there was someone in the bathroom who the individual believed was a man who was dressed as a female inside the ladies' restroom. That's how the call came in to the police department. The police responded and spoke with a woman who said that she was inside of a bathroom stall, and when she walked out, she saw a man, that's how she termed it, in there dressed like a lady who had a mirror. And her concern was that this individual was using the mirror to act as a peeping Tom. When the police got there, the lady told them she could not prove that this individual was using the mirror as a peeping Tom. She just saw the individual in a bathroom stall, and the individual had a mirror, and so it concerned her. Police officers spoke with the individual, who identified herself to the police as Nulisa Luciano Ruiz. That is the name that she gave to the police. Now, on social media, you may see the name Alexa floated around by some people. Again, I can only go by what the police are telling me was the name they were given by the individual at the scene. So this is all happening at a McDonald's. The individual tells police that she is homeless and that she was using the restroom. The complainant, who initially called the police, did not want to press charges. The individual in the bathroom, the female in the bathroom, who also talked about seeing a mirror and being worried about what that meant, didn't file charges as well. The police filed an incident report and left. The individual, Nulisa, left the police department on foot and started walking. Shortly thereafter, there were posts on social media that were disparaging toward this individual, vulgar, homophobic, transphobic, and inaccurate. Inaccurate because, according to the police, before I say that, let me say this. Some of the posts and those that I've read, which by the way have been deleted, said that this individual was in fact in the bathroom acting as a peeping Tom, and people should be worried and protect their kids. The police official who I spoke to today said that there was no evidence that this individual was acting as a peeping Tom. There was no evidence that this individual was bothering people. There's no evidence that the individual was harassing people. There again is no evidence, according to police, no evidence at the scene of the McDonald's that this individual was doing anything criminal. The social media posts said that she was, and the social media posts picked up a lot of traction. 3:50 this morning, Nulisa Luciano Ruiz was found shot dead at the intersection in Toa Baja in the rural desolate area. The individuals who shot and killed her recorded themselves doing it. They posted a video where they drove up to her, and I'm not going to read you everything, and I definitely am not going to post the video, but I'm pulling up right now what was said, because I want to see if there's something I can pull from it, just to give you the proper context. I'm not going to post that video. In the video from the killers, there is foul and suggestive language. The killers say to her, "Hey, give me that blank," referring to her rear end. Then they say, "Hey, we're going to shoot you." Then they yell other disparaging words at her, and then the shots ring out. One of the questions I had for the police was whether any family has come forward. One thing the police told us is that they know who the family is, that the family is from the Carolina area, and that they've gone to the family's home, but no one has opened the door, so they've not been able to communicate with the family yet. I reached out to the Forensic Sciences Center and spoke with the public information officer, who said that in fact the body at the Forensic Sciences Center is the transgender woman who died this morning and was killed in Toa Baja. They do not have a positive identification because no one has come to claim the body. So Forensic Sciences is in the process of working to positively identify her. Now the police department says they are comfortable and they have enough to positively ID the individual, the transgender woman who was murdered this morning, as the same person who was at the Walmart the day before and experienced the complaint being filed against her to where police were called. There is another video that has surfaced on social media, which I believe was recorded about a year ago, which appears to show Nulisa, as she identified herself to police, laying on a concrete bench. I'm not sure if it was at a park or a bus stop. There is a individual who is talking to her. That individual appears to have brought her some food and something to drink. And from what I can tell, based on the translations that I've seen, this individual says to Nulisa, "How are you doing?" And Nulisa at some point says that she is homeless, she's been struggling with depression, and that her family may have disowned her. I want to give you this information from the Human Rights Coalition, the HRC as it's known. They sent me this statement today. Quote, "This is a horrifying crime that must be investigated with the utmost thoroughness and care. This victim, who is yet to be publicly identified, was a human being, a member of a community, a friend, and a family member. They had dreams, hopes, hobbies, and did not deserve to have their life taken from them. HRC has heard that this victim was experiencing homelessness, further highlighting the ways a toxic mix of transphobia and misogyny conspire to put the transgender community at risk of extreme violence." There was also a statement from Pedro Julio Serrano, who is an LGBT activist on the island of Puerto Rico, who sent a statement earlier today saying, "We're urging authorities to investigate the hate angle in this horrific case. We don't yet know all the details, but she was harassed, hunted, and brutally killed. There's no doubt that transphobia and intolerance had much to do in this case. Trans people are human beings that deserve to live with respect, peace, and dignity. As of right now, the police are not classifying this as a hate crime, but they are looking into the possibility that that may in fact happen here." I do want to leave you with this. One thing that the individual, the police official leading the investigation, said to me before we got off the phone was, "Please don't stop following this case." And I thought that was interesting. He said, "Please continue to follow this because we all want justice for this person." So when I have more, you will hear it.